Canada, long seen as a quiet peacekeeper, is stepping boldly onto the world stage. Under Prime Minister Mark Carney, the country is launching a defense revolution, reimagining its global role and security strategy. The message is clear: in a more dangerous world, Canada can't afford to be passive. Massive increases in military spending, a pivot in procurement, and a new partnership with the European Union are redefining Canada's alliances. The focus is on building resilience, militarily and economically, through strategic investment at home and abroad. Defense spending is now seen as an investment in Canada's future, driving innovation and jobs while securing the nation. The world is watching as the Great White North wakes up to a new era of assertiveness. Canada has long faced pressure from NATO to meet the alliance's 2% defense spending target. For years, this benchmark has been a point of contention, with allies urging Canada to contribute more to collective security. The 2% goal is seen as a measure of a country's commitment to NATO's shared defense responsibilities. Previously, Canada lagged behind, often falling short of the target and facing criticism from both domestic and international observers. But in a surprise move, Prime Minister Carney announced that Canada will hit the 2% mark this year, years ahead of schedule. This decision marks a significant shift in Canada's defense policy and signals a new era of engagement with NATO. An extra $9 billion in funding brings total defense spending to over $62 billion, signaling Canada's seriousness as a NATO partner. This substantial increase is not just a symbolic gesture, it represents a real investment in the country's military capabilities and its role on the world stage. Meeting this target boosts Canada's influence within NATO and reassures allies of its commitment. It also strengthens Canada's voice in alliance decisions and demonstrates solidarity with partners facing growing global security challenges. The U.S. ambassador praised the move, calling a stronger Canada vital for the alliance. American officials have long emphasized the importance of burden sharing, and this step is seen as a positive development for transatlantic relations. The funding will address urgent readiness issues, modernizing equipment and ensuring Canadian forces are prepared for today's threats. Investments will go toward upgrading aging vehicles, enhancing cyber defense, and improving training for personnel. Only one of 4 submarines is currently operational, and less than half of Army vehicles and Navy ships are ready. These challenges highlight the need for immediate action to restore and maintain Canada's military effectiveness. This investment is about real-world capability, not just numbers. It's about making sure Canadian troops have the tools and support they need to succeed in complex missions at home and abroad. Canada is stepping up to secure its place among the world's leading defenders, reaffirming its commitment to NATO and to the safety of its citizens and allies. For decades, Canada's military has depended heavily on American suppliers for everything from vehicles to advanced technology. This close relationship has shaped Canada's defense landscape, but now, a significant shift is underway. The new procurement strategy is clear: diversify where Canada buys its military gear, seek out new suppliers, and reduce the risks of relying on a single country. By reducing dependence on the U.S., Canada aims to build true strategic autonomy and ensure its military is always ready, no matter what global events unfold. Canada is now turning to Europe and other trusted partners. This isn't about abandoning the US, but about building resilience and flexibility in an unpredictable world. Buying from Europe not only strengthens transatlantic ties, but also creates healthy competition, encourages innovation, and supports Canadian industry at home. The ultimate goal is to develop a robust domestic defense sector, making more equipment at home, fostering cutting-edge technology, and supporting Canadian jobs. This shift means Canada is evolving from being just a customer to becoming a true partner and producer in the global defense industry. By diversifying suppliers, Canada protects itself from global supply chain shocks, political risks, and unexpected disruptions that could threaten national security. The plan is ambitious: boost domestic production, create high-quality jobs, and ensure Canada's forces are always equipped and ready for any challenge. In the end, it's a pragmatic and forward-thinking move, setting the stage for a more independent, resilient, and secure future for Canada. At the heart of Canada's new defense strategy is a landmark pact with the European Union. Canada is set to join the EU's SAFE program, a €150 billion initiative for joint defense projects and procurement. This partnership gives Canadian companies access to the vast European defense market and fosters deep industrial collaboration. It's a game-changer: billions in contracts, thousands of jobs, and shared innovation. Canada will help shape new military technologies and strategies alongside European partners. Integration with SAFE means early involvement in planning and greater interoperability for NATO missions. The pact is about more than buying equipment. It's about building a true security partnership. Canada is investing in a future where its security and prosperity are tied to Europe's strength. Canada's defense transformation is not just a matter of policy, it's a bold reimagining of the nation's role on the world stage, reshaping its global identity and ambitions for the decades ahead. By meeting the NATO target, modernizing its military forces and forging new alliances, Canada is signaling its intent to become a more influential and respected player in international security and diplomacy. The US partnership remains vital, especially for Arctic security. But Canada is also carefully balancing its historic ties with a new era of deeper European integration and cooperation, expanding its reach and influence. Major investments now target new submarines, advanced aircraft, cutting-edge cyber capabilities and robust Arctic defense, ensuring Canada is prepared for the complex and unpredictable conflicts of the future. This transformation is about more than just military hardware. It's about protecting sovereignty, building resilience and ensuring Canada has a stronger, more assertive voice in global affairs. Canada is no longer content to be just a supporting actor on the world stage. It's stepping forward as a proactive player, determined to shape its own destiny and contribute meaningfully to international stability. By diversifying suppliers, investing in homegrown innovation, and strengthening its defense industry, Canada asserts both its independence and its reliability as a partner. The quiet peacekeeper of the past is now a confident leader, determined to have a seat at the table, not just a place on the sidelines, and to help shape the rules of tomorrow. Around the world, allies and rivals alike are taking notice of Canada's new strength, resolve, and commitment to a safer, more secure future.